we could revisit a chapter in Tamil Nadu's history, in 1981, there was a huge controversy that broke out as far as conversions in Meenakshi was concerned. And the then Chief Minister Jayalalitha spoke on this, and she said that there is going to be an anti-conversion law that is going to be sort of brought out in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, but we don't see a lot of stringent measures being taken in that particular states, which seems to have this issue of conversions more than any other state. What was the reason, and what is being done about this?
So, obviously it failed to take off there, and the answer to what happened there is very simple. It was opposed because of the fear of political polarization in, her favor. Now, the Justice Venugopal Inquiry Commission, which was set up after the Meenakshi conversion issues, recommended a law that banned forcible conversions. And at that time, the then Chief Minister gave approval, but somehow it was shelved. But Jayalalitha gave it new life, and the opposition and the minorities thought that she was playing to the Sangh Parivar, and not just that, the opposition got a major they got a major thrust when they put together all these minority organizations, Dalit groups, political parties. They put everybody together except the BJP and the AIADMK, and participated in a demonstration in Chennai. Now, at that time, it's interesting to note that the DMK leader Karunanidhi said that conversions like in Meenakshipuram happen because Dalits are being tortured by upper caste Brahmins, upper caste Hindus, and they still practice the two tumbler system, which was that one is served tea in a tumbler and the other person is served tea in another tumbler, like you don't drink out of the same cup. And this was obviously a political strategy, and I think even at this point, it would be really, really difficult to bring in a law like this, simply because the minorities and the opposition, political opposition, is going to come up and say, oh, well, this law is going to be used to torture us. How do we know that, these laws, anti-conversion laws, will not have a backlash on the people who have already converted? How do we know that these anti-conversion laws or these laws to forbid conversion will not be used towards us towards us in terms of maybe wrong people will get implicated. So there were all these ideas of fear that were being brought up then and that will be brought up today. But at the end of the day, I think the fear is political consolidation for anybody who brings this law in. So it will always be opposed. And I don't think in reality, Sharan, that anytime soon that this can effectively be brought in as well as implemented.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.